Hi guys, hope you're doing well. In this lecture, we're going to start adding details to our meshes. We're going to begin with the arch, this one here. First, I'm going to hide the architecture. We don't need that. Level art and lights as well. We'll keep this one as a reference, but we're going to start a new one for the front view. If you need more space, you can just move this a little bit like that. Now let's create a circle. Press Shift plus A, go to Mesh, choose Circle, then rotate it on the X-axis. Press R, X, 90. Now I go to Edit Mode, select these vertices and delete them. Press A to select all, select checker, deselect. Alt plus S to scale slightly. Control plus Alt plus B to bevel the vertices. And with the middle mouse, add more vertices like that. Left click, and we're done. Go to front view, select those vertices again. X plus, enter to delete. Now we go to mirror, select edges, select all of them. Hit E to extrude, move the mouse, then right click. The edges snap back to their original position, but the extrusion is kept. Make sure clipping is on. Now Alt plus S and scale slightly. Alt plus E arrow, extrude right, click. Alt plus S again, scale them like that. Press 1 for vertex mode, select the vertices, then press S, Z, 0 to align them on the z-axis. Now let's do the same for these vertices. Press S again to scale, X to constrain on the x-axis, then 0 to align them. Enable vertex snapping, move the vertices along the x-axis. Snap them to the vertex of the blue arch, then repeat the same for the top ones. Let's start by optimizing these vertices. Select them, press M, choose collapse to merge them, then select the others and press Shift plus R to repeat the last action. Select these two vertices and press J to connect them to keep the geometry clean. Now once we have this, I'm going to add something quickly. Switch to face mode. Select this one with Control. First make sure all vertices are merged. Press M, choose Merge by distance to merge all duplicated vertices. Select this face, hold Control to select the others, then press I to inset them. I want this edge to collapse here using boundary, but sometimes it doesn't work. So in this case, I'll do a workaround. Select this face, then delete it. Select this edge, then G, X. If the edge moves to the other side, that means clipping is not active. So make sure it is active. Front view, adjust these vertices slightly on Z. Now select all faces. E arrow extrude around here. For the mirror, use Y-axis, but you'll notice it duplicates on Z. That's because we didn't apply rotation. So go back to objects mode, Control plus A arrow, apply rotation. Enable cavity. Also enable face orientation. This is really important. It shows flipped faces. If normals are wrong, lighting will break. To fix this, select all faces, then Ctrl plus Shift plus and flip inside. Now it's correct. Select these faces, press E, then Z, and move them slightly downward. Double-click this face to select the face loop around the arch. Press Alt plus E, choose Extrude along normals, then enable Offset Even to keep the thickness consistent. Press Z to switch to wireframe mode, select the inner faces and delete them. Right-click the arch and choose Shade Smooth. Then go to Data Properties, the green triangle icon, and enable Shade Smooth. In newer Blender versions, simply use Shade Auto Smooth. Now let's add some colors. Select our arch first, then the blue arch. Press Ctrl plus L, choose Link Materials, and the blue material will be applied to our arch. Select our arch and switch the viewport shading to flat. Press Tab and choose Vertex Paint. Using the eyedropper, pick the same blue color as the placeholder arch, then press Ctrl plus X to fill the mesh. This will paint our new arch with the blue color. In older Blender versions, this was Shift plus K. Press Tab to enter edit mode. Double-click the edge of this face to select the whole loop. Press Tab again and switch to Vertex Paint. Press Ctrl plus X or Shift plus K in older Blender versions to fill the selection. The loop will turn white. Make sure your color is set to white, not blue this time. Do the same here. Select our arch and move it along the Z-axis with snapping enabled, or hold Ctrl to snap it to the top placeholder arch. Delete the mirror modifier on our arch. Then select our arch, select the placeholder arch, and press Ctrl plus J to join them. You'll notice the arch is mirrored because it inherits the mirror from the placeholder. Now that both meshes are joined, press Tab, select one face of the placeholder, press L to select the entire mesh, and delete it. We don't need it anymore. Now we only keep what we need. This works because we're using instances, so any change updates everywhere. And that's it. We now have our arch. Don't forget to save your work. Autosave is also available in Preferences. That's it, guys. If you found this video helpful, please consider liking and subscribing. It really helps the channel. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.